Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village where the sun always seemed to shine extra bright, there lived a cheerful little dog. He spent his days wagging his tail, playing fetch, and exploring every nook and cranny. One sunny morning, his nose led him to a wonderful surprise near the butcher's shop. A big, juicy bone. He grabbed the bone, his heart filled with joy. He was so proud of his magnificent prize that he decided to run straight home, where he could enjoy it all by himself, without any interruptions. He trotted happily, his tail wagging like a metronome set to a joyful tune. On his way home, the dog's path took him through a quiet forest. To get to the other side, he had to cross a small wooden bridge that stretched over a calm, clear river. The water was so still it looked like a perfect mirror. As he padded across the bridge, he happened to glance down. And what did he see? Another dog in the water, looking right back at him. And guess what? That other dog was holding a bone that looked just as big and juicy as his own. A thought popped into his head. Wow! Look at that! That dog has another bone. It looks even bigger than mine. I have a great idea. If I bark at him really loudly, he'll get scared and drop his bone. Then, I can snatch it up, and I'll have two bones. He thought he was being so clever. But oh, the little dog didn't understand. What he saw wasn't another dog at all. It was just his own reflection, shimmering on the surface of the water. Blinded by his desire for more, he stood on the bridge, staring down at the other dog, getting ready to put his greedy plan into action. He took a deep breath, opened his mouth wide, and let out a loud, fierce bark. Woof! Woof! But the moment he opened his mouth, splash! His own precious bone slipped from his jaws and tumbled down, down, down into the river. He watched in horror as his tasty prize sank deep into the water, disappearing into the ripples. He barked again and again, but it was no use. The bone was gone forever, and so was the reflection of the other dog. The river was empty. The poor dog stood there, his tail now drooping sadly, staring into the water where his treasure had vanished. As he sat quietly by the side of the bridge, watching the ripples slowly fade away, the little dog finally understood his mistake. Oh no, he thought with a heavy heart. There was no other dog. It was just me in the water. It was just my reflection. If only I hadn't been so greedy, if only I'd been happy with my one perfect bone, I'd still be chewing on it right now. He sighed a long, sad sigh and slowly walked away from the bridge, a little bit slower and a whole lot wiser. From that day forward, the little dog never tried to take more than he needed. He learned a very important lesson. Being greedy can make you lose the good things you already have. And so, the dog lived the rest of his days happily. He was still a cheerful dog, but now he was also wiser and kinder. He learned to be grateful for what he had, whether it was a small treat or a warm place to sleep. The moral of the story is simple. Greed can make you lose everything. Be happy and thankful for what you have. What lesson did you learn from our little dog's adventure? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more fun moral stories. Thanks for watching.